Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video of Random Thoughts Thursday. So let me explain. Random Thoughts Thursday, I just thought, you know what? I think it would be very interesting to see what other people randomly think about. Okay? And you know how it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. Something can remind you of something else that leads to another thought and then another thought. And it'll just be out of nowhere, out the blue. You randomly start thinking about stuff. And I mean, I do this all the time. So I was like, you know what? Let's see how this go. Let me just get on YouTube, see if other people have the same random thoughts that I do. And I also am very interested in just seeing or hearing what other people randomly think about. It doesn't have to make sense, it doesn't have to have any rhyme or reason to it. Whatever. I really want to know what you guys think. Let's have a conversation about it. All I ask is that you be respectful of whomever is posting. Please, no hateful, crazy, homophobic, racial thoughts allowed. Just let's just keep it PG and fun and entertaining, okay? So, let's get started. All right, like I said, these are just random things I think about, starting off with household products, like cleaning products. So, you guys know how you see the commercials, you see the bottles in the store, and it says, cleans 99.9% germs. And my mind always go to, what is that 0.1% germ that is just badass, where nothing, no chemicals can kill it? And is somebody in the lab right now thinking about or trying to come up with a concoction to kill it? Like, I don't know. Like, it just always crossed my mind. Like, well, why can't it kill 100%? I don't know. Anyway, moving along. Please let me know. Am I the only one who loves the smell of gasoline and rubber? Y'all, let me tell you. When I am pumping gas, I love the smell of the fumes. When I walk into like a tire store, Goodyear, a dealership, anything where I can smell rubber, like my mouth gets watery. I know I don't I'm sure there's a condition for it, but yeah. And my husband think I'm crazy. I think my daughter likes the smell too, but literally my mouth water. I love the smell of it, and I'm just like, I wonder if there's like a lot of people out there like me. I think I found, if I'm not mistaken, I found a website years ago, like a long time ago, because I was determined to figure out if there was other people, and I can't. It was so long ago. I don't even know the website, but it was maybe like six people that had it was a blog actually, and like six people had responded to the blog saying how they liked it too. But yeah, I tried when I was little. I remember, like, you know how you guys, you know how when you're writing and you're thinking and you're like tapping the pencil, you know, I would like end up chewing the eraser on my pencil. Anyway, let me stop. Okay, this whole, it tastes just like, you know how it's let me see, like, what, frog legs or alligator or whatever, and they'll say, oh, it tastes just like chicken. Well, if it tastes just like chicken, then I'll just eat chicken. Like, I'm not gonna eat something because it tastes like just like something else, and that something else is something that I can get, right? Like, if I'm gonna eat frog legs, I want it to taste like frog. I don't want it to taste like chicken, or I'll just go to Popeyes. Like, okay. Another thing, let me see. All right. So we've all have seen it. once, twice, many times, right? When you come on YouTube, or if you're on any message board, anytime there's a YouTube beef, it's magnified, right? This is what I don't understand. And I have watched and I have listened and I still cannot wrap my head around it. I don't understand for the life of me, why do people on YouTube who have never met, don't know each other, don't know anything other than the videos, what is there to beef about? Like, I'm talking like straight up beefs. And I'm like, what are you, how? We're not talking about your neighbors, co-workers, like people that you're actually physically around, that's doing stuff or saying stuff, and that may cause some friction. You are online with strangers and there are actual beefs where people are like threatening, and it's craziness to me. Like, please stop. It is not that serious, people. Like, don't let someone, a total stranger at that, get you so riled up that we're talking about threats and pulling up people's public records, and like, just stop it, okay? Moving right along. So in today's world, it's depressing, it's stressful. Then you're at work, you're dealing with the day's work, and if you have bills and just the everyday thing of being an adult, right? For me, like, okay, so in my truck I have Sirius XM, and every day, y'all, I was so hooked on listening to CNN. Like, I would listen to anything else, no music, no nothing. I was glued to CNN in the morning and in the evening, okay? And I had to stop. I had to stop because it got to the point where here I am. I've had a long day at work. I'm in traffic, and the news is just depressing. It's depressing. It's nothing but bad news. And then you get home, and when I get home, I turn on CNN and I'm watching it, or I'm watching the local news. My husband, he's listening to CNN on his way home, and then when he come home, we're talking about it, and it's like it never ends. And then so I had to stop doing it. I had to really like just unplug. And so I started listening to YouTube videos on my way home, or I'll listen to some jazz. And I don't know about you guys, but do you have like a favorite show? A show, a movie, a book, whatever, or favorite song, music that just takes you away? I'm one of those people. I'm not really into shows or movies that depict um what I want to say. I guess, okay, for example, The Wire. I could never get into The Wire because I see that on the news. You know what I mean? And it's like it was too much. I don't like watching shows that, dealing with kids being abused, women being abused, and it's just where there's like the main, you know, topic or focus of the show. I just can't do it. It's too depressing. And so I tend to go towards shows that are lighthearted, make me laugh. One of my all time favorite shows, and if they ever take it off air, I'm probably need to take a couple of days off from work. The Golden Girls, y'all, let me listen. Okay. I love the Golden Girls so much that my family knows. I have recorded, I think, probably pretty much all their episodes, even though it still comes on TV. Um, like my son, he done bought me. I think I have what, 3 or 4 T-shirts, a coffee mug. Like, I love the Golden Girls, and I love it because first of all, it's so bright. You noticed when you watch a show and some show is just dark, like the lighting is just dark all the time, or some, it's a little light. The Golden Girls is so bright, it's so cheery. I mean, they touched on sensitive subjects, but nothing very heavy. It's just, that is my happy show. Okay, I can go to sleep to it. Like, I had to stop. Like, my husband likes to watch stuff like how to get a no, what is it, I almost got away with it, and forensic files and stuff like that. I do not want to fall asleep to that. I don't want to fall asleep to the news. I don't want that in my head as I'm falling asleep, because I do tend to have dreams, or nightmares rather. So I like to fall asleep to the King of Queens, the Golden Girls, or Three's Company, like just lighthearted shows. And I don't know, it just makes me happy. I love to watch the little corny Hallmark movies. Now they're doing like you guys know, like in July they start doing the Christmas theme movies on Hallmark. I love that. Yes, it's corny, but it's an escape from the real world. And sometimes you need that escape. Because when all of that goes off, you turn that TV off, you go to sleep, you wake up, you're back to reality. So I try to keep my personal surroundings and my household drama free. I try to keep all of that on the outside. Like, when I walk in that door, I need peace. And I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried it, just try finding some random lighthearted, quote unquote, maybe corny show. There are times where I would even sit down with my daughter and just watch her little Disney shows with her. And trust me, it's a good thing. It really does help. One of my favorite movies of all time that also put me in a good mood is The Wiz. I love The Wiz. I watch The Wizard of Oz too. But I love The Wiz. It just puts me in a happy mood. I love watching old black and white movies. So yeah, if you haven't, just try. Just find some lighthearted shows so you can unwind. Get you a glass of wine, because that helps too as you're watching it. Um, One thing that maybe it's just me, but why does it seem like people, like hairstylists, why is it, or why does it seem like their hair is never done? Their hair never looks healthy. They can do some hair, they can style some hair, but they look a mess. Like, I do my own hair, but if I were to look for someone to do mine, trust and believe, if your hair is broken off and looking spotty and all over your head, I'm not gonna want to come to you. Now, granted, I know the clients are billboards and people basically go by how your clients look. I understand that, but just at first glance, or my initial reaction is not to go to you, because I'm like, if you're not taking care of your hair, to be sure you're not going to take care of mine, right? It's just a thought. But speaking on hair, okay, guys, this has been on my mind for years. Okay, now we have hair all over our bodies, right? So let's just take our eyebrows and eyelashes, um, what, hair on the arms, things like that, compared to the hair on your head. So my question is this. This is one of my little thoughts. How is it that certain parts of our bodies where hair grows, like on our head, how is it the hair on our head can grow, I mean, on some people down to the middle of their back, whereas your eyebrows only grow to a certain length, your eyelashes only grow to a certain length, the hair on your arms or on your legs, why is it that they only, it's hair? So what is it about your body underneath, like the skin and the nerves and all of the, what is it in that, those certain parts of your body, that only allows the hair to grow to a certain length? Because if I shaved all of my hair off right now, and I shaved on my head and I shaved all of my hair off on my eyebrows and plucked all of my eyelashes out, my eyebrows will grow back, but they'll grow to a certain length. And that's it. My eyelashes will grow to a certain length, and that's it. My hair will keep growing. So, like, I've just always been curious about that. I think that is just so interesting to me, and it's so fascinating, right? Okay. Burger King. Okay. So Burger King has this sandwich called the Impossible Whopper, and it's basically a veggie burger, right? So here's my thoughts. Okay, I get it. I like the idea, right? Because I used to eat veggie burgers, and I used to get the Boca burger and Morning Star, I think was the other one. Well, Boca used to have this flame broiled tasting veggie burger that, oh my gosh, was so good. And yes, it did put you in the mind of Burger King. I have not seen it in years. They still serve they call it the American burger or something like that, but it doesn't taste the same at all as it used to, the flame broil taste. So I think it's a good idea that restaurants or fast food places are offering vegetarian options other than a salad. But here's my question or my random thoughts. Ha. Are they cooking these veggie burgers on the same grill as the beef burgers? Because if so, isn't that kind of like defeating the purpose? Like, right? You guys know, you see where I'm getting at. Like, you cannot, if the whole, if I'm a vegetarian, and now, I mean, granted, I guess a true vegetarian probably wouldn't go to Burger King, but let's just say you're like, wow, it's a great option. I get to go there, let's say my husband eats meat. Well, great. We both can go here and I can get a burger. He can get a burger, but mine is just vegetables. It's a vegetarian. Are you guys cooking it on the same grill? Because if so, then that means my vegetarian burger that I don't want, obviously, I want it because I don't want meat, is touching meat. So I have meat residue now on my veggie burger. I might want, you know what? I think, I don't even know why, but just for the hell of it, I'll probably have my husband call up to our Burger King up the street and just ask them. They'll probably lie anyway. We probably have to go in there and just be like, "Hey, how are you guys?" Because I don't know. Maybe they have a separate one, but something tells me they don't. So for all you vegetarians out there or people trying to stay away from meat but not go totally vegan or vegetarian, you might want to find out and ask how they're cooking those impossible whoppers. Okay, just looking out for you. Let's see. What else do I have? Okay, so this is kind of like a public service announcement. These people I call minivan mafia. Okay, listen. I don't know why it is, but minivan drivers, let me tell you, they be out there driving like Fast and the Furious. Okay, minivan mafia, let me say this to you, okay? You fixing sandwiches, breastfeeding, combing hair, changing diapers, checking homework while you driving, I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm gonna need you to gather all that, get it together, get your life together before you get out on the road. Okay, because you going in and out of traffic because you trying to do multiple things at one time with all your kids. I'm gonna need you to stop. It's dangerous. Please stop. I kid you guys not. When I am driving and there's a minivan next to me, I try my best to either speed up, slow down, or get in another lane. For real. It never fails. And it's like they don't pay attention. Now, they'll never get in an accident. They'll cause them, but they won't get in them. So just please, please take care of your stuff before you get on the road. Have all your kids buckled in, have them all straight. Make sure everybody have their little juice boxes and their little whatever it is they need, so that you're not turning around and reaching backwards to give them stuff and to get them together. I thank you. So the last thing that I have on my mind, and it has been on my mind for a while. Okay, the Amazon logo. Now, I don't know if you guys see it, but I do, and I cannot unsee it. Is it me, or does the Amazon logo look like a curved penis? It just does. I'm sorry, but that's all I see. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Maybe I should look that up, but what is it supposed to be? I know it's not supposed to be a penis. He said, I hope not. It's not. I know, I know. But I swear that's what I see. That's what I see. I see a curved penis. Anyway, that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoy this. I have fun. And, I try to jot down random thoughts so I can keep track, but yeah, I may have just, I don't want these videos to be too long, but I really had a good time doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have the same random thoughts, or hell, just put in the comment section your random thought. Let's talk about it. Let's see how much we actually have in common with our random thoughts. Thank you guys so much for listening, and until next time, take care.